XCOOL reached out to me, asked me if I would do a little review on one of their screwdriver products. It looked like a very interesting product. So obviously I've got plenty of drills and drivers and whatever, but those things are great when I'm out working on the deck or something crazy like that. But if I'm doing more delicate something, a little more fine in a kind of a confined space, I need something different. So typically I'm going to use those again on the deck when I'm doing anything like outside. But if I'm needing to get inside a computer and do work, I just end up resorting back to manual screwdrivers. So I was really excited to test this out. We'll go ahead and get it unboxed. We'll check it out and see how it works. XCOOL Electric Precision Screwdriver set. Got to read that slow. All right, let's get them opened up. Now, while I'm unboxing this, I'm going to talk a little bit about the company. It's called MakeBlock. They make educational robots, laser cutting, and engraving equipment. They have an online store called Cool Gadget. It's a multi-brand store that sells products from other companies. They would find a product that they really love, they would test it out just to make sure that it's of the highest quality. But then in 2023, they stepped it up a bit. They created their own brand called XCOOL, and they started designing their own products for sale on the Cool Gadget site. And I say all that just to say this. This is a company that's been around. This isn't something that you're going to just buy on Amazon today and then go back and need help a month later and find out the company's gone and completely wiped off the earth and there's nobody to help. All right, here we go. Just the set itself. Very nice. So you can see there's the screwdriver. You can see all the included bits on that side, and then quite a few on the other side. I mean, I see Phillips regular, a couple of like some actual drill bits. I love the case itself. It's gonna be a great location to store them. Got the ability to charge right there. All right, well, let's give this a try, check it out. Be excited to see how this works. We're going to start with a tool mate. Let's take a look at this Nerf gun. I'll take the screws out. So we'll start by looking at the screw and understand what kind of bit we're looking for. So we're going to try to find a bit that fits that screw head just perfectly. Let's try this Phillips bit right here. We want something that fits the screw really good. We want to make sure we don't strip the screw head out. And now let's go ahead and remove the screws. As you can see, the screwdriver does a great job. It's got plenty of torque to remove them, but no issues at all. This thing is very easy to control. Obviously, you got forward, reverse, and if you're in the drill mode, you just push the button 3 times, and now it's continuous, so you don't have to hold it down. Very, very easy to use. Now I'm going to take the mounting bracket off of the hard drive so I can reuse this in another computer. It's nice to be able to use the screwdriver with one hand and hold the piece I'm working on with the other. And now we're ready to take the bracket away from the hard drive. And lastly, we'll look at one of my video lights. We just want to remove the mounting bracket. So it's pretty easy, just take out these 2 screws. Now let's take a look at this USB hub. Something a little more delicate. Let's just say we want to open it up and look for any loose connections inside. Just like before, let's find the correct bit. Whatever fits the screw heads just perfectly is what we want to go with. Now we'll go ahead and remove them. The bit isn't wanting to stick to this screw. So we're going to take it over back to the set here and remagnetize the bit. That way it'll be able to pull the screw out of there with no issues. All right, let's talk about the buttons here, how this works. So you've got this button in the back. You press it once, and you see that turns the light on. Press it again to turn it off. Simple enough, right? Now, if you hold this button down for just a few seconds, that brings up the gear menu. Now you can select 1 through 4, or you can select the drill bit. So you put it on there, hold it down again, or just leave it alone for a minute. Now it's on gear 1. And it shows drill bit, but it also says 5 up at the top because that's your 5th gear. That's where you're getting your most torque at. Now we're just going to walk through putting in one of the drill bits. We set it for the drilling function just a minute ago, so now we're going to put a drill bit in and just test it out going through this piece of wood a couple of times. As you can see, it drills these holes with no problems at all. The screwdriver has a 400 RPM motor. You can adjust it, you can set it to one of 5 different settings to apply the amount of torque you want on something, which is perfect because these are tiny little screws you're dealing with most of the time in some of these components. The last thing you want to do is to either break the head off or to strip out the screw head. You know, this thing lets you set the torque for what you want. You can keep increasing the torque if you need to try to get it out, but you can definitely start on a lower level so you don't mess your screws up. So the manual says this will do about 500 screws or up to 40 holes that it will drill. But I barely used it yet. I've just enjoyed what little bit I have used it. But even now, the battery still shows 100% full. Even as much as I've used it and testing it out before I filmed and testing it out during filming, I've never recharged it, and it has been perfect. This is how it came out of the box. So what do I like about this screwdriver? For one thing, it comes with 48 S2 steel bits. So there's everything in here. Phillips, regular slotted. I got Torx. I got square bits. Just a little bit of, I don't even know what some of these things are called, but it's got them all available. Of course, I've got drill bits in here too. But the best part of all of this is when I put it up, if I can put it up, and slide it into the case, it's all here in one place. I mean, I've got bits, but man, they're scattered everywhere. If I open my drawer over here, it's kind of embarrassing how it looks. A lot of the bits are missing. They're not in their holders. Everything, all of the bits are contained in this case. I just pop it out, use the bit I want, put it back, seal it in the case, and I'm golden. Nothing's getting lost. So I think this XCOOL screwdriver is really impressive. All the bits it comes with, everything just goes into this one package. It's just ideal. I can't wait to continue using this as I'm working on all my projects. So if you'd like to get one for yourself, go check out the description. There's an Amazon link and there's a link to their store where you can go pick this up. You get a discount if you use the code that's included in the description. If you've got one of these, I'd love to hear what you think about it. If you go get one, please let me know. I appreciate you guys watching. Y'all have a great day.